Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I made over $1,800 in the stock market in just 3 months right before this big crash happened a few weeks ago. And I'll let you know that this was my very first time ever trading stocks, investing in stocks, and it went pretty freaking well. I didn't have a lot of money to put into it to begin with. I was just kind of holding some money in there that I knew that I would need in a few months, and instead of leaving it in a bank, which would have given me no interest, I put it into some stocks, and I almost doubled my money in about 3 months. This is not a normal scenario, and I'll let you know that I actually did not know what I was doing. I did get very lucky with the time that I sold, because I did sell right before the crash, and that was pure luck. But I'll still walk you through the process that I used to do this trade. So first, I'm going to tell you what app I use to trade stocks. It's an awesome app called Robinhood. There's a link in the section below if you want to sign up. And when you sign up, they give you a free stock automatically. It could be worth $5 or it could be like an Apple or Google stock. When I signed up, it was a $5 stock, but still, that's $5. And that's $5 that I reinvested into another stock that ended up giving me more money. So sign up for Robinhood and try out stock trading if you're curious. I'll show you in Robinhood how it looks and what stocks I bought and when I sold, and then you can see for yourself how lucky I was or how this could be possible for you too in the future. So when I first decided to buy some stock, I happened to be in Las Vegas celebrating my dad's birthday with my dad and my brother. So I was already in a kind of gambling mindset when I did this because stock trading is risky, as you know. Disclaimer, if I need a disclaimer, I don't know, it's YouTube. Stock trading is risky. So I was in Las Vegas in the end of November, and on this day, Tesla released their new Cybertruck. So if any of you are watching the Cybertruck release, you will know that they had a problem. They were showing a vehicle that was supposed to be bulletproof and everything proof, and they hit one of the windows with like a sledgehammer to show that it was in fact resilient, and the window shattered in front of everyone at this event. So not only was it embarrassing for Elon Musk, but it made their stock prices take a dip. So when I heard this, and my brother, who's been a long time investor in Tesla stock, I don't know how long, but he was in it already at that point. When the stock dipped, then he said, oh man, the price went down. And I thought, oh, maybe now is a good time to buy. So I went in and I made a Robinhood account and I bought some Tesla stock. And then once I was in there, I saw how fun it is to buy stock. So I kind of went on a stock shopping spree. I'll show you the stocks that I bought in a moment. I don't have any savings, and I'm not proud of that, by the way, but I didn't have any savings. I had some money that I knew I would be needing because I was supposed to move in March. So I was like, okay, from now till March, I'll put some money into these stocks, and I think in the short term, Tesla's gonna go right back up to where it was, and I'll capitalize on this little mess up that they made. So I did that. I took my money out before I had to move, and it ended up being the perfect time because the market crashed right after that, and I had no idea that was gonna happen. So I'll show you all the stocks that I bought in those 3 months and what happened in the market, because it was pretty amazing, and I definitely had a really good first time trading stocks. So welcome to Robinhood. This is what the interface looks like. You have a lot of different stock suggestions and news and price watches here. As I said, when you sign up, you automatically get a free stock that is mystery. It could be valued at $5, or you have 1 in 9,250 chance of getting a very big stock such as Facebook, Visa, or Microsoft, and 1 in 100 chance of getting a stock from Kinder Morgan, HP, or Schlumberger. So now I'll show you my account. I have no investments right now, but I will show you my history of deposits. So as I said, I made my account in November. My deposits went through as of December 3rd, but they let you start trading earlier as long as your bank accounts get approved. So my funds were finalized on December 3rd, but I was able to buy stocks in late November. So I deposited this much money, and eventually I withdrew this much money, and I'll show you here a more concise representation of how much I deposited and how much I withdrew, and there you see my total profit. And now I'll show you which stocks that I actually traded to get those results. So here on November 26th, the first thing I bought was Tesla. It was $331 per share. It still isn't that low, even in these crazy days, but I think it did hit pretty low and then it has bounced back a little bit. I'll show you the graphs after I show you all the stocks that I was dealing with. So I bought some Tesla stock. I bought Beyond Meat, which is a vegetarian meat company that I love. I have some in the fridge right now. I bought some Bitcoin, Starbucks, more Beyond Meat. Wix.com is a website hosting platform, which I love as well. This was the free stock that I received. It was valued at $5.17. I bought some Uber, more Bitcoin. Arcimoto is a company that my brother was telling me about. They make motorized vehicles. Added more money, and I just ended up buying a bunch of the same stocks over and over again. As you can see, Tesla, Bitcoin, Litecoin as well, more Beyond Meat, Starbucks. And I was just buying more and more as I saw that all these stocks were going up. So then here's when I started to sell. On January 28th, I started to sell my Bitcoin, and I believe I sold all of it. And then I started selling my Wix, Arcimoto, Litecoin, Beyond. And February 11th, I sold most of my Tesla at $7.76. So mind you, I'm selling 3 shares at $7.76. I bought my first share at $3.31. So that's a really big profit. Eventually, I sold off all of my Tesla at $7.70 and withdrew all my money. So here is what the graphs look like. And here I took a note earlier of when was the first day I purchased and the last day that I sold, so you can see what action I'm talking about. So November 26th is right about here, 3:28 about on November 26th. And then I caught all of this up to February 13th here. So then it was 804. So that's about the action that I caught. I sold, luckily, right before all of this, which is crazy. If you don't believe me, February 13th was the last action that I had. February 13th, I sold my last share of Tesla, and that was right before all of this. And I sold most of them even earlier than that on the 11th. At a better price, actually, $7.76 versus $7.70. Now Bitcoin was the second most profitable one I did. I owned from November 26th to January 28th. So November 26th was about here, about 7,100, and then January 28th was about 9,400. Big spike. Doesn't look like such a beautiful uphill curve, but definitely was a profit. And then Beyond Meat, I bought November 26th and $79 and sold February 11th at $117. So every single one of my investments on this page were profitable, and now I will show you all of the profits that I earned during these 3 months. Here's a breakdown of what each stock gave me, including even that free stock there at the bottom with the $5. And you can see how all my choices were profitable during this time. Again, it was all timing and a lot of luck, but that's how I made $1,800 plus in the span of 3 months, my first time trading stocks. And as you can see, the Tesla stock was definitely the highest return on investment. It definitely doubled there between when I bought and when I sold. And if I'd put all my money in Tesla, then I would have done even better, which I frankly probably should have done, because that was the reason that I went to the platform, was to buy Tesla. So my brother, he also, like I said, he has some Tesla stock, and he's had it longer than I did in those 3 months. And I probably made more money than him in that little period of time compared to how long he's had his stocks gradually growing over time. So that is why timing is so important when you try and trade stocks. Am I done trading stocks now that I took my money out? Absolutely not. It was a great first experience and I can't wait to do it again. I would like to do some more long-term investing too, and I would have liked to hold on to those stocks long-term, but I'm actually so glad that I didn't. So right now that everything's low, you would think maybe it's a good time to buy, but my dad told me that he used an expression that says, don't try and catch a falling knife. He said, don't buy the stocks as they're going down, because they're still going down. Buy them when they start to come back up. So maybe when all this craziness is over, things will reverse, and that's when it would be a good time to buy the stocks that are priced low right now. Until then, I'm going to be searching for different stocks that I'm interested in. Next time I buy stocks, I would like to consider, for the long-term stocks, I want to look into some that pay out dividends, which is another payment on top of the appreciation of the value of the stock. They also give you quarterly share of the profits that the company makes. So that's two different streams of income that you can have as a stock investor. And that's really good for like building up long-term wealth, but also being able to reinvest those dividends to just get more and more stocks. And so when I'm looking for stocks that I want to buy and hold long-term, I want to be looking for forward-thinking companies, because there's a lot of companies that have really, really good track records in the past, like McDonald's, for example, but I'm not going to buy stocks in McDonald's to hold on to for the next 20, 30 years, because I predict McDonald's is not going to be around for the next 20, 30 years. They're a really, really big company right now, but people are becoming more and more health conscious. We've already seen that fast food is taking a dip with the way the world is moving. So I'm not going to buy stocks in McDonald's just because until now they've had a really good track record. I'm going to be buying stocks in companies that have good track records like McDonald's, but I think will be able to evolve and move with the changing times, not things that are slowly going out of fashion like fast food and crap. So anyway, I just want to be looking for companies that I think are keeping up with the times and doing really good things, also things that are cohesive with my morals. So as I said before, I'm not an expert in investing or anything, but I find it really interesting, and let me know in the comments if you found this video interesting too, so that I know to keep you guys posted and do another video to document my next stock shopping spree. Thanks for watching, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos on success, travel, and creative projects. I'll see you in the next one.